Last week, Artisan Electrics got robbed.
It's all gone. They've literally taken everything.
And unfortunately, without their tools being marked, they're likely gone forever. I've been there myself. A while back, all of my tools were robbed. But the difference in this case was my tools were robbed from my van. All of Jordan's gear was robbed from his brand new unit that he's just bought. And unfortunately, he wasn't the only victim here. All the builders and tradesmen working there, they're the ones that really suffered the most. And from what I know, none of them had any forensic marking on any of their tools whatsoever. Today I'm going to show you how you can protect your tools with forensic marking, so that if they ever do get stolen, you have a fighting chance of getting them back. Here I have two forensic marking kits, and I'm going to show you exactly how these work today and how to mark your tools. But bear in mind, this is not going to prevent your tools from being stolen, but what it will do in the event of one of these tool busts at a car boot sale, for example, under a UV light, your ID will be identified and your tools will come back to you. Worth investing in. I bought these at the installer show. I have no affiliation and this is not sponsored, but I am trying to get a discount code for you for this product, but there's no guarantee. I'm waiting to see if I get an email back from them.
We go out for a beer, it's so clear when you're here, but we never get near enough. We drink and we dance, you don't.
So the way this works is within this tiny little bottle are hundreds of microscopic DNA tags, each one visible under a UV light. So the aim is to place these all over the power tools or any other equipment that you might have in places where it cannot be taken off. It is incredibly hard to remove these anyway, so I wouldn't worry too much about anyone trying to remove them.
Or would we last forever? If you want.
Each one of these DNA dots is then linked to your own unique visible ID code, which you set up on the data tool, power tool, electronic security marking and registration system, which I'll show you how to do that a bit later on. So if any of your tools get stolen, these show up under UV light. The code can be seen very clearly under a magnifying glass, and then the police can take that information, which links to your code, and you get your tools back. Let's dive in how to mark your tools. And believe me, I'm marking everything today, in the van, in the office, everything. It's all getting marked, if I remembered the keys to the van. And you might be asking, Adam, why are you showing all your tools to everyone again? Well, the thing is, if thieves are watching this video, I want you to know that all my tools are marked. I've destroyed most of them anyway, so it's pretty pointless stealing any of my stuff. So I'll show you what I've got. I've wrecked it all, I've marked it all. Don't steal it, it's not worth the bother. Each one of these boxes you can mark up to 24 tools, so you can get through these pretty quickly, which is why I've got multiple boxes. I'll probably need some more. But what you do, the DNA from the first kit will be registered to me, and the DNA from the second kit, which is different from this one, will also be registered to me. So you can have as many kits as you want and register them all to you. In this kit you get 48 stickers. The top 24 are stickers that you apply to the body of the tool, and then the 24 below, which are all QR codes, you stick them to the batteries to the tools that they're associated with. So everything's linked up. Before you apply these, they give you lots of wipes to clean the area to make sure that the stickers adhere to the product the best as possible. And you should really allow 24 hours for the stickers to adhere, which makes them nearly impossible to remove without damaging the tool. You also get bigger stickers which you can attach to like toolboxes, drill toolboxes, things like that, and they give you even bigger stickers to stick to the van, which I'm gonna do. If you're new to the channel, you may well have noticed that my drills don't look very normal. I have sprayed these all myself, put a number 5 on them, which is like a logo of mine, basically destroyed them. Like, look at the state of that. Who's going to want to buy that? This won't stop your tools getting stolen either, but for me it's a little win that if these do get stolen, the chances of them being able to be resold are minimal, and they might get thrown in a bush which may get found or never recovered. Either way, the person who steals them won't make any money off me, so just a little personal win. And they all work fine, by the way. Bad example, hasn't got a battery in it. So you want to apply these stickers here to a part of the drill that's visible to thieves, but also not in a place where they're potentially going to get worn. So like there, for example. But this area here, although it looks pretty scratched, this is probably a better place to put it than that. So all you do is take a wipe, clean the area, and I'm going to clean this one as well, and I think I'm going to go along there on this one. And on this ruined drill, I'm probably going to go there. Now I can take 3 of these stickers and apply them to the tools. And then the QR stickers, just clean the area of the battery, and I'm going to go in here, I think.
I've always dirtied everything that I found. This ain't no difference, look at you now, and baby, cut yourself.
Now the next bit is the interesting bit, which is applying that DNA, but I've lost it. Found it. The data dots inside this tube are suspended in a UV fluorescent adhesive, so be careful where you apply this because it may not give a perfectly flat finish. So good places to apply these dots are maybe places like in these little vents here, for example, around the screw holes there, places where they're not going to get worn or dirt, dust, water is going to cover them up, and you apply them with this little brush inside here, and there's a few dots on there which you then brush onto your tools, and it says to use as many as possible in the instructions.
Now that you're gone.
So under a UV light you can see my ID.
Baby, cut yourself, baby, cut yourself loose. Cause a little trouble, don't shed a tear. Keep that sunny smile from ear to ear. And baby, cut yourself, baby, cut.
And I'm not stopping there.
I was mesmerized.
The other thing I'm doing is just spreading a bit of this UV glue around other parts of the product, just so if the police are going around with a UV light, which I've forgotten again, I'll be back in a second. They don't have to be so precise with this, looking in intricate areas. They can do a general scout around like here, and straight away you can see like UV splashes that I've made, which means it'll indicate to them that there may be some ID here, and they will look further for that micro dot. You can even do all of your hand tools and your tool bags, but putting stickers on everything may be a bit of an issue, but you certainly can spread this absolutely everywhere because these dots will still link to you. And once you've marked literally everything you possibly can, I even marked my mobile phone. Now I'm going to show you how to register it. The first thing you're going to want to do is register an account with data tag. You're going to have to check your emails, confirm that you've got it, and then you're ready to go. Log in using your username and password, and then register new system. Select the system type that you've used. In my case, it's the Power Tool Multi. Next, you want to scroll along at the top to My Assets and click that. And then you want to register new asset. You now need to fill in the asset name, the make, the model, the color, the serial number. There's quite a lot of things to do here. But once you've got that all done, including the description, click confirm, and that is your first asset registered. Now you need to repeat that for all of your tools that you have ID'd with this DNA. So that is how you log and register your tools. This is going to take me quite a while, so I'm not going to bore you with that. The thing is with this system is, once again, I am going to reiterate this because someone's going to leave a comment in the comments saying that it won't stop your tools getting stolen. I know. This is all about tool recovery and maybe a bit of prevention if they see that your tools are completely wrecked like mine are. But the key thing to remember here is so many people have all of their tools stolen and then they put security systems into place. And it's the same for people who get burgled, whether it's at your office or at home. It's always after the event that people install CCTV, burglar alarms, etc, etc. You really need to keep yourself one step ahead, because if you don't do things like this, I promise you, you will regret it if you become a victim of theft. I'm going to be covering more ways to keep your office, van and tools secure in the future. So if you want to see all of those systems being put into place, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I also need to make a big thank you to the following people. I don't know how to say this name, so we're just going for this. 𝐿𝐴𝐚𝐫3159. Enjoy the buzz, keep up the great work. Thank you so much, really appreciate that. H, thank you. Your videos helped me clear up a few things about my first EV installation, so here's a brew. Thank you so much, really appreciate that. Donald McAllister. Hi Adam, I just wanted to say thanks again for all the help and advice you've passed on. I find your videos very helpful and really enjoy them. Donald, absolute legend, thank you so much. I have a really cool video coming up next week, so make sure you subscribe to my channel and I'll see you all then.